All right, guys. So we've talked about this, I think, fairly thoroughly.
Yeah.
That last part on the sheet. What are some possible next steps in addressing the identified areas of need or area of need?
Revamping the language
So
frames.
whatever you've written there and anything else that you gleaned from our sharing right now.
Is there a time frame that's sort of like our BAL where we only do like 3 questions and then we bump it up to 4 questions in the spring or something? Like, can we do data sheets until December and then in January we start moving them in so they're like solid on our data sheets and then?
What do you mean moving?
Like, is there a timeline we can do data sheet to Leshmat?
She's talking about transition.
Transitioning
rather than
it.
replacing.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're kind of doing a bunch of things right now, and that's what I'm saying. I don't like that. We need to either do one or the other.
Or the other.
Well,
I
if you
This
all
could be a
agree,
prelude to the data sheet as well.
These are, but they're,
but if you
Guess
all
I'm looking at it a
agree,
different
if you
way.
all
It
agree
does.
on the
We have
benefit of the data sheet, if there's consensus on that, then why don't you just do
that's
that?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
let's
then
decide what
at
we
a
want to do.
future.
Now John
future-
switched
I'm just getting
over.
used to these now.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Because we've been
It's
doing
still
data
math,
sheets.
yeah. But we can at a future meeting decide on a timeline to make that transition,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I mean the
They're-
Leshmat.
I've always liked the Leshmats, but now
bring it in,
Right.
you know, but your
focus. is-
Maybe at a
Your
different
focus
level
practice piece
student,
would be-
maybe if we
And that's a good point.
be more diverse with.
That would
other
almost be more
levels.
differentiated.
Differentiated, absolutely. Diverse.
Diver-
Differentiated.
Differentiated, because some of the kids will do better with
Yes.
this than the data sheets.
Then the actual
I
know your
paragraph and
class.
the Greek.
I
So-
Yeah.
think the lower kids,
write that.
Need a data
Write that
sheet.
down. Write that down. So
Differentiated
if
data
it's on,
sheet.
if it's on paper, then you're gonna be more likely to do it. But I like that idea.
Data versus.
I like that. Differentiate.
So
Well,
a different
I-
Matthew A group would have either
it's a word
Lesh
that's
or
been
data
around
sheet.
for a while.
Which I really like.
Maybe this one. She obviously likes data sheets so much, but I'm sure she'll be successful on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I do think some kids will be more successful with one format over the other.
Well, the kids, your target students, okay?
They should have.
I'm going to tell you from what I've seen of Leshmats,
Uh-huh.
not just in this grade level, but that those kids typically don't do well on the target. I mean,
On the
Leshmats.
Leshmats, they
Leshmat,
don't.
no.
So they might do better
It's
on the
very
data
different.
sheets.
All of them should be doing the data sheet.
Yeah,
All of those kids.
yeah,
And you know
I
who they
agree.
are.
Yeah.
That's right.
I totally agree with that. Because they're the ones that don't do well on the Leshmats. Because it's too
The
abstract.
idea that it's all separate.
Yeah, they just struggle with that.
Hey, you know what?
Maybe it was
We know from the SMPs that you know what those are, right? You should know.
Mathematical practices.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I had to think of my new, yes.
That
It's like,
the,
okay, yes.
That the kids need to develop that perseverance.
Yes, they do. We've talked about that.
A lot of kids don't have that.
Yes,
Okay.
we know.
So,
Well, it's that writing stamina
Yep.
that we're trying to get.
exactly.
Mhm.
This is all part of that
I know.
effort.
I know.
Okay, so, because kids are used to going, I already know how to do this.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Why do I have to?
Mhm.
Or,
Then the answer becomes why.
I don't get it, so
Mom,
never
can
mind.
you write, did not understand? and
Uh-huh.
sign your
Can you
name?
write me a note?
Yeah.
Mhm, I didn't understand it.
All right, so
Yeah.
we've got to train them to
Yeah.
persevere, and writing is one of those tasks that does that. Okay. All right, so tell me one additional thing that you got.
I want to go over explanation. Why is it so important? How during your homework you can explain it better using not only language frames but like sequential order, and then reading it out loud to yourself or to another person, see if it makes sense.
Okay. So you're gonna be more explicit.
Yes.
John.
Mine's more rubrics and modeling, like you said, model the 1, model the 2, the 3, and the 4, and You know, I think my kids really understand the use of a rubric.
Okay, then clarify it for
That's what I gotta clarify.
them. And get them used to using the language, hey, my goal is a 3. My goal is a 4.
Oh, that's a good one.
So setting goals.
Hold on, I have like notes all over. Well, I have several. The language frames on the charts and differentiating with data sheets and attachments
Language frames on the charts,
on the wall.
on the wall.
Yeah.
And then differentiating
The data sheets
data
versus
sheets and
attachments.
attachments.
That's like 3 levels right there.
It is.
I know.
And then the other, and that's like scaffolds for all the different levels. That really covers the scaffolds for everybody. And then I want to enlarge and do the rubric.
Awesome.
Mm.
All right.
Do all those.
Okay.
We
So,
need to do.
I know how.
but call me if you need help.
Okay, thank you. Wes,
Can you
make
do
my-
this part for me? I'll do that. Now, if you're gonna do some, I'll do. I'm willing to do
Yes.
the rest.
We know.
Okay,
You're
so-
awesome. You're awesome.
All right. The next thing. Oh, it's right here.
What is on mine?
I'm gonna hold on to this. Okay. Well, how did the journal prompts that I provided for you last time go? Because we had the ones that went into the, right?
Uh-huh.
And then, did I, with your team, give you additional prompts? Okay, so this is, I did with some other teams.
And I did ask you, I know you're trying to get back, but I have kids all over with their journals, like some of them are completely full and some, and then I only have like the,
Did you get yours yet? No? Okay,
That's why
'cause
I haven't,
I've been
like,
checking
looked
with
at-
Gloria
The manager.
every few days.
Okay.
I speak with her because
Yeah.
we ordered them before
Okay.
break. And the last time I asked, which was a couple days ago, she said not in yet. So
I
as soon as-
would love those so they can start new and we
Yeah,
can
as soon
go
as we
over
get them-
expectations
as
of
soon as we
math
get them,
journal. Perfect.
You're on the top 5 to
Yay.
receive. Okay. But tell me
Yep.
about it.
Okay.
Does Tara have hers?
I don't think so.
It makes a huge difference.
It
They're
really
starting
does.
fresh from
They're
brand
starting
new.
fresh.
Yeah,
From
that's
before.
what-
You know, and I can
Oh my
nail, because I know exactly what I taught them, not here, obviously, but I can,
Too much space.
that's what I told her. But I didn't see she changed. But I can instantly catch it,
Okay.
and it's not from somebody else, it's my, so, yeah.
So I haven't gotten into either of your classrooms yet with these, but I've been into John's. I grabbed
You
a
did one
bunch.
time.
Oh, did I? Yours? Okay.
Before break.
Cool. And yeah, since break I've been into John's. Grab a bunch of these and then just write in them. So I will make a point to get into yours.
Honestly, I haven't done too many math journal ones. I want to make it one of my UA things that they need to do. But UA's been crazy because of HGE and stuff.
Right.
Not an excuse,
It'll settle
but
down.
yeah.
You'll have like those blocks of time in the year where things
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I plan to.
Yeah. One of the things I did with the greatest common factor real quick, so I asked them how to explain it and what is a mistake that they personally need to look out for? Because they were making, some of the different mistakes that can be, which
Yeah.
is your target personal mistake. And I loved what they did.
Okay, so read one to me.
You need to break the number all the way down to its prime numbers. The mistake I need to watch is that even though there is the same principal, a prime number on one number and not on the other, you don't write it down then. So she's not super clear, but I knew what she meant.
Mhm. So find, if she's expressing something and it's not super clear as you described it, then that's a good one to put on the document.
And
Underline
explain.
that part.
Okay.
And then give her the language for
Okay.
it, the more clear language.
Okay, but this one was really cool. How you find the GCF is by making a factor tree and going down until both numbers on the bottom are primes. I need to be careful not to, and this is what I was telling her, I thought was really cute because I have a little way of teaching them how to do it. She goes, I need to be careful not to do brother and sister day, always friend day. Well, what that, I know, what that is the two numbers, if they have twins, they're wanting to, they're friends that are going to be dressing alike on twin day. So, but she was wanting to do brother-sister twins, which are all on the same number. So I kept telling her, no, that's like a brother-sister twins. We don't want those twins. We want friend day, twin day. And so I love that
So they're in the same family if they're in the tree.
Those
that's
are the brother and sister twins.
But you can't eliminate those when they're on.
Right,
So
but you're not using those as the twins. You're using the
I love
friend
that.
day where you're dressing with your friends on twin day. So, and I loved how she put that. I was like, okay, she got it. I thought that was so
See,
cute.
and that isn't that good
I know.
information for you?
Oh, I
too?
love
She
it.
got it.
Mhm.
You said.
I
So,
love it. I love it.
Well, that's what the journal does. It gives them the chance to process,
Right.
to recode information, put it into their own words, but it gives you a chance to see what they're
Right.
getting.
With her, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
love
do you
that
see
one.
the value in
Oh
those
yeah,
journals?
always have. Yes.
Yeah.